I feel like every year we went to nationals, we came in the season not expecting to go to nationals, and I think that's definitely something people are going in this year. And I also feel like because everyone on the team is so young that like they don't have the experience with nationals, some of them don't even know what it is. So I think like having people that have gone both years and having people that have gone last year, we'll be able to like tell them about it and get their, like, you know, get people excited for it, but not to expect it.
The women's team is definitely a different group than the guys' team in that they're very deep and they can fill each other's shoes. Like they love running as a pack. Last year, Liberty Leagues, I think we had probably 5 girls from 10th to 15th in the race. And you know, in the last few weeks, we needed all of those girls to step in. We had a couple injuries, and we were still able to place 3rd at regionals and 18th at nationals, with some things not necessarily going the best possible way. And so we returned that group of girls that was there, that were, you know, role players last year, and they need to step into, you know, more leadership roles this year.
Definitely, in the past we've had a attitude of not really having expectations, just working, like having process goals and working on making sure that we're training correctly and that we're doing all the things coach is telling us to do. So I think I know my goal, and I hope that everyone else has sort of the same idea, is that we kind of focus on what we're doing at practice every day, focus on the training, and as long as that's good, then we can get to where we want to get to.
Instilling that it is hard work comes from the upperclassmen and people who have put in the work in past seasons, showing up every day and putting that work in with no expectations that it'll lead to something, but with a mindset of if we work hard, what we can accomplish, we will.
So I think just being a good example and making sure that everyone is kind of training to what their body is good with, you know. So obviously not, you know, running too fast on certain runs, and, you know, making sure our recovery days are actual recovery days, and just running the paces that coach is giving us during workouts.
And with Jamie for the past 4 years and Karina for 3, and every day I see these 2 at practice working their tails off. Honestly, like, I don't think I've seen girls work as hard as them. So I just try to live up to their work ethic.
I think it helps because once you like kind of find your friend group, find your workout group, you're all friends, and then when you get to a race, you still have that friendship. So when you're running and you're tired and then someone on your team comes up to pass you, like, you want to go with them because you know that you should be with them, you know that you run with them and they're friends, and sometimes they'll even give you like a motivational, like, come on, let's go, and it like definitely helps, and it keeps us all competitive, keeps us mentally focused during the race.
So I think the biggest thing for me is having support of the teammates. You know, 2 years ago, quick story, Alexa and Loki were running through the trails, and Loki knew that Alexa had a good finish. Alexa knew that Loki was good in the middle of the race, so Loki would come up and push Alexa in the middle of the race, knowing that she was going to fade a little bit and Alexa would finish strong. So I think if you know everybody's strengths and weaknesses, you can work together to help each other out and get the maximum amount of points that we want in the end.
Something Coach Lynch says is that every runner pushes the runner in front of them. So every single person on the team is valuable, especially because the past 2 seasons we've made it to nationals as a team.
I feel like a lot of it is the way you act at a meet. So I know especially when we get to the big meets, a lot of people get nervous and excited, and like people that have been there before, they're more calm, and then they look to you more and they're like, oh, this person knows what they're doing, and they kind of follow you. And I feel like when you go into a big meet more calm and relaxed, things tend to go better. So that's kind of just how the way we act in meets kind of just shows what we know and helps the younger ones get through it.
Make sure we're talking about what to expect in a race, that, you know, when we do get to the bigger races, it can get crowded, and to expect that, and keep nerves in check, and remember that we're all running for each other and to have fun.
A lot of it is just team dinners. I know because us captains won't be at dinner this year, it's a little harder, but we have so many young people at dinners and they all bond over that, and we're gonna have like movie nights, dinners and stuff where we just kind of get together and remember that we're a team and we're just here to have fun and stuff, which is cool.
I think just to, well, it'd be great if we won Liberty Leagues again, and just like this year as captain, I definitely just want to keep a positive attitude going, and just to carry through the great leadership that I had when I was an underclassman, and hopefully show the underclassmen now that that's what's going to happen, and that we're going to be positive, and we're going to be, you know, a good team and work together.
I want to see probably like a tighter pack up top, because I know we lost a couple really good girls, and I would like that whole group to like come together and, you know, take the distance between the number 2 and number 3 girl and make that smaller, kind of as a whole team throughout every position. It makes a whole difference.
So, you know, we've been 9th and we've been 18th, and I think the natural progression is to want to finish on the podium, which is top 4. So I think that's a goal. We have a lot of growth to happen this year. You know, Jamie and Taylor are only seniors, so 2 years from now we're going to develop even more and be even stronger, I think, with some of the freshmen and sophomores that we have. So I think that is probably the next goal that's good in our progression, is being and trying to get on the podium. So we'll see if we can do that.